Hi, my name is Ying Gao and welcome to Dr. Gao's classroom. I'm a professional philosopher and I love classical Chinese poetry. I have been translating classical Chinese poetry for the last few years with a colleague of mine, and I would love to share my knowledge with you on the subject. Your enjoyment is my command. Today, I'm going to talk about the second poem in Li Bai's set of 3 poems in the title of 长相思. This is a set of 3 poems. The first poem is about a young scholar's longing for his love far away from him. He spent sleepless nights thinking about her. He dreamed that his soul crossed the mountains and rivers to see her, yet was not able to reach her, and his heart was broken into pieces by the pain that he might never be able to see her again. I have made a video about this. Here's the link. The second poem is the one I'm going to talk about today. In this poem, the perspective is shifted from the young scholar to a young woman who is missing her love. Like the young man in the first poem, she felt very lonely. She spent her days playing love songs for him, but he was too far away to hear her songs. She wished that the spring wind would carry her messages to him and that he would come back and see how much she had suffered missing him. The third poem switches back to the perspective of a young scholar again. He missed his love so much that he hangs on to the things left behind by his love, and wondering why she was not coming back. I will translate this poem in my next video. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos on classical Chinese poetry, philosophies, or medical literature. If you like the content of these videos, please click the like button and subscribe my channel. I also offer one-to-one online lessons on this subject. So if you would like to read the original text with me, please contact me. Here's my email address. Now, let me read the second poem in Chinese first. 日色欲尽花含烟，月明欲素愁不眠。赵瑟初停凤凰柱，蜀琴欲奏鸳鸯弦。此曲有意无人传，愿随春风寄燕然。忆君迢迢隔青天，昔日横波目，今作泪流泉。不信妾肠断，归来看取明镜前。Now, let's look at the first 2 lines. 日色欲尽花含烟，月明欲素愁不眠。日 means sun, 色 means color, 欲 means about to, 尽 means end, 花 means flowers, 含 means cover, 烟 means mist. 花含烟 literally means flowers contain mist, but the imagery is a scene at dusk when the mist rises and the flowers are disappearing into the mist. So my colleague and I feel that it would be better to translate the phrase as mist covers the flowers than the other way around. 月 means moon, míng means bright, 欲 means about to, but here it refers to the process of the moonlight's color becoming more and more like the pure white color of silk. If you're observant, you might notice that early in the evening, the moonlight often has a yellowish hue to it, and its yellowish hue would gradually disappear as time goes on and the moonlight becomes completely white around midnight. 素 means plain silk. 愁 means sad. 不眠 means sleepless. So this line indicates that the time is quite late because the moonlight is about to become completely white, perhaps close to midnight. 不眠 is normally used as an adjective to describe a situation where someone could not sleep. But here it is used as a noun, referring to someone who could not sleep. So we added the word woman to make the phrase a noun. So the two lines read, daylight is about to end, and mist covers the flowers. A moon the color of plain silk shines on a sad and sleepless woman. 赵瑟初停凤凰柱，蜀琴欲奏鸳鸯弦. Zhào refers to the region that used to be state of Zhao during the Warring State period, which is located in today's Hebei province. 瑟 is a musical instrument that was lost for several hundred years. However, in a recent archaeological discovery, several such instruments were unearthed. Here is a picture of a she unearthed at a Han Dynasty tomb in Hubei province in 1978. The tomb was referred as 真侯乙汉墓. If you're interested, you can check it out. So 赵瑟 refers to a she from the state of Zhao, which was known for the best player of she. 出 means just. 停 means stop. 凤凰 means phoenix. 柱 refers to the pegs at the end of the boat. 凤凰柱 probably refers to pegs carved in the shape of phoenix. 蜀琴 refers to zither from the region of Sichuan, which used to be the state of Shu during the Three Kingdom period in the 3rd century AD. The region is known to produce the best timber for making zithers. Yu again means about to. Zhou means play. Yuān refers to Mandarin ducks. Xián means string. Xián has many interpretations over the centuries. Early interpretation claims that the phrase, as well as 凤凰柱, allures to the romantic encounter of a famous Han Dynasty scholar, 司马相如, and a lady named 卓文君. Sima Xiangru played a zither while singing a song where both phoenix and Mandarin ducks were mentioned, symbolizing his romantic love for Zhuo Wenjun, because phoenix and Mandarin ducks always appear in pairs. Recent critics believe that the couplet has nothing to do with Sima Xiangru's romantic affair. The imageries of phoenix and Mandarin ducks simply imply romantic love. I prefer the early interpretation because Li Bai would certainly know about Sima Xiangru's story and would love to show off his historical knowledge. It is a pity that the imageries of phoenix and Mandarin ducks could not be presented in our translation, but hinted by a reference to a romantic song. So if you can come up with a translation including these two imageries, please post your translation in the comment section down below. I would love to see it. So here's our translation. A Zhao zither has just stopped playing. A Shu zither is about to play a romantic song. 此曲有意无人传，愿随春风寄燕然。忆君迢迢隔青天. 此 means this. 曲 means song. 有 means has. 意 means intention or feelings, but we translate it as heart. 无 means no. 人 means person. 传 means pass to. 愿 means hope. 水 means carry. 春风 means spring breeze. 寄 means send to. 燕然 refers to a mountain called the Yanran Mountain, located in today's Mongolian People's Republic. Here it is used as a generic term for northern frontier. So this line implied that her love was defending the northern frontier. Yi means miss, Jun means you, tiáo means far away, ge means cut off, qīng means blue, tiān means sky. So the three lines read, this song speaks my heart, but there's no one to pass it to you. I hope the spring breeze would carry it to you in mountain Yan. I miss you as if you were cut off by the blue sky. 昔日横波目，今作流泪泉。不信妾肠断，归来看取明镜前。昔时 means past. 横波 means clear flowing waves. 目 means eyes. When 横波 is used to describe the eyes as in 横波目, it means the eyes are deep and look suggestive. So we translate the phrase as looking at someone coquettously. 今 means today, 作 means are, 流泪 means flowing tear, 泉 means spring, 不 means not, 信 means trust. 妾 is a self-reference as my, 长 means bow, 断 means break, 长断 means broken bows. This phrase comes from a very sad story from Dongjin, or the Eastern Jin dynasty around the 4th century AD. It reports that Duke Huáng, a general, led his force into Sichuan. One of his soldiers caught a baby monkey at the Three Gorge. The mother monkey followed them for hundreds of miles howling. Eventually, the mother monkey jumped on their boat and died. When her body was dissected, they found that her bones were all broken. Ever since then, broken bones was used to describe extreme sadness. What a sad and cruel story. So broken bone is the Chinese equivalent for broken heart. 归来 means come back. 看取 means look in. 明 means bright. 镜 means mirror. 前 means front. So the 4 lines read, in the past, my eyes look at you coquettously. Today, they are springs of tears. If you don't trust my heart is broken, you can come back side by side with me looking in the mirror. The poem starts with the scene of a misty dusk when the sunlight was fading. The moon just came out. As the night was getting later, the lone woman still could not sleep. She played with one of her scissors and then another, but stopped soon because her mind had traveled thousands of miles away to the northern frontier where her love was. She missed him so much that her once lively, beautiful eyes now had become springs of tears, and her heart was broken. Yet she is still hoping that he would come back so that she could show him how much she had missed him. The feelings expressed in this poem is quite similar to those from the first poem we analyzed in my last video. That is, lovers are separated and they miss each other terribly. However, the manner such feelings are expressed are quite different between the 2 poems. In the first poem, the young scholar's passion and pain are expressed explicitly, that he wanted to reach her even in his dream. In the second poem, however, the expression of the feeling is quite gentle and reserved. She expressed her feeling in the music she played, and she wished that the spring breeze would carry her message to him so that he would come back. We would see this familiar style in many other poems composed during the later part of the Tang Dynasty in poets like Bai Juyi, Yuān, Li Shangyin, Wen Tingyun, etc. I'm planning these videos now, and I would introduce them one by one in the future, except Yuān, for whom I have made a video. Here is the link. In my next video, I would translate and analyze the third poem from this set, and we can compare the emotions expressed in that poem to these two poems, and how they are expressed in the third poem. Let me know how do you like the second poem comparing to the first one in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos on classical Chinese poetry, philosophies, or medical literature. If you like the content of these videos, please click the like button and subscribe my channel. I also offer one-to-one online lessons on these subjects. So if you would like to read the original text with me, please contact me. Here's my email address. Otherwise, thank you for viewing my video, and I'll see you next time.